What's up, guys? It's Saruman Skywalker 98 here, and a few minutes ago I just happened to put up the NBA final video of the Miami Heat and the Oklahoma City Thunder game. So you can all, it's probably not done quite yet, but it'll be done in about 45 minutes or so. But finally, today I will be talking about more games, and this is part 2 of that video from like a week or two ago. So yeah, so my first game, well, that I was not quite finished talking about was Red Dead Redemption, and it is a very good game, and it is rated M for mature because there is a lot of violence, and there is blood and gore and some sexual content, so just watch out for that. It is like it's a third-person shooter. I forgot to mention that in part 1, and you're a guy named John Marston, and you have to fight a bunch of bandits and everything out in the West. And the game does take place in, I think, 1910 and 1911, something like that, like the end of the Western period. So and it is when the American Railroad is like being expanded and everything. So it is again an excellent game, and it is manufactured by Rockstar, as is the next game I was going to talk about, which is Grand Theft Auto 4, which I have played a lot. I've been playing it for about a year and 2 months now. So my dad actually, like, I guess he bought it from some guy, but he never plays it, so I always play it, and he doesn't really care if I do. I know, it's like, for all you that know about it, it is a very inappropriate game, I guess. Well, not very, but it can be. Like, there's excessive swearing and violence. But overall, it is fun, and the missions are fun. But it just like, not a warning, but to tell you guys, it is a very long game. There's almost 80 missions, but they're all very good. And anyways, back to Red Dead for a second. So in Red Dead, I'm not quite positive how many exactly how many missions there are, but I'm pretty sure there's about like 40 or 50. And I guess, not to like spoil anything, but the last like probably 10 missions are the best, I think, and it's pretty exciting at the end. So, but I think still, like, the beginning it's a good beginning too, and you get you unlock all the weapons and everything, and you get to use them when you like go to hideouts and stuff like that, and you get to you have a horse, and you get to like use your horse everywhere, and like you could ride it all over the place. But the first thing is, though, you can't, once you start the game, not all areas on the map are unlocked. It's actually the story takes place in Texas, but eventually, not to spoil this either, but you will eventually unlock areas in Mexico, so that it's very cool. So when you start playing and you unlock Mexico, there are missions down there. So sorry, not a lot of missions, but there are missions inside missions. So yeah, so for people like action and adventure and like old Western stuff, well, I guarantee will love Red Dead, because it is one of my top 5 favorite games, like for Xbox. So yeah, so moving on to GTA 4, or Grand Theft Auto 4. It is a phenomenal game too. It is also by Rockstar, as is Red Dead. So it is, well, first of all, you are a man named Niko Bellic, who kind of, I guess, took a big boat across from Europe. I think he's actually from a country named Serbia. It's out near Russia and Ukraine and Romania and stuff like that. and he's like sailed to, I guess, this place called Liberty City. I don't know why they call it that. It's kind of a knockoff of New York because it's exactly like New York. Like there's an Empire State Building and a Chrysler Building, but they're like different names. Like I know the Empire State Building's called like Rotterdam Tower or something like that. It's not like the actual Empire State Building, but anyways, not to get too detailed into that yet. So you're a guy named Niko Bellic, and you go to Liberty City with and you also have a cousin named Roman, and you guys, like, in the beginning of the game, you guys do a lot of stuff together. Like you can go bowling or play darts or go to the strip club and to the bar, and you kind of explore the city at first. And Roman introduces Niko to his it's actually Roman's old apartment, and Niko stays there for a while. And in the game, like the missions, there are some actually other guys that came from Europe that are like Roman's enemies and Niko's as well, and they're kind of like, they're like gangs, and you have to fight them and get money and do all these crazy missions and everything. But it is very fun to play. Like you could just roam around and stuff, and there is when the time comes, I will show you an Easter egg. Well, if for all you who don't know what that means, it's like a little add-on in the game, or like a glitch, I guess. In the game, there is a glitch. It's like where you could drive your car or a motorcycle up a swing set, and it will like launch you across the map. Like, well, not all the way across, but it'll launch you quite some like distance across the map. But there are a lot of Easter eggs in that game, and also there's one more. There is like a Statue of Liberty in Liberty City, and for some reason, instead of a torch, it's holding a coffee cup for some reason, and the face is smiling. Like, unlike the one in New York City, the face is like all serious. It's like, and the other one's like that, so it's a little creepy. But so yeah, and then inside the statue, I guess there's like a beating heart. It's really creepy. It like actually beats, and if you like climb on it, it'll like kind of like flick you off. There's like a huge ladder that goes all the way up to it, so you could try that out, I guess. And yeah, so there are a lot of glitches. The game, I don't know why. I guess Rockstar, they left out a lot of things that they didn't fix. So So for when Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, they will probably need to fix a lot of glitches and stuff like that. So, yeah, and I believe Grand Theft Auto 5 will be coming out next year. I believe actually, I'm not positive it's next year. It's either going to be this upcoming holiday, 2012, the fall or winter, or it's going to be, I think, spring or summer of 2013, so I do have Game Informer, and I've been like looking through all the magazines if they have a release date, but they do not yet. But they have mentioned it online about the releases, but they're not exact dates yet. But sorry. Yeah. So Grand Theft Auto 4 is a very fun game. Like, you meet a lot of new people in the game, and you get to do all these missions, and there are cheats online if you want to get a bunch of guns and stuff like that, and you could actually change the weather, the temperature, which is pretty cool. And you get cars and stuff, like you could get cheats. And in the description, I will leave a cheat website for all you that play Grand Theft Auto 4. There is a website called cheatcc.com, which it stands for Cheat Code Central. So there's cheats for probably Red Dead 2 and stuff, and a bunch of other games, like several. So yeah, so I bet you, like, again, like a lot of people like action and adventure will like I guarantee you that you will like Grand Theft Auto 4, and it is a very fun game, and there are a lot of missions. It is long, as I said before, but you will, I guarantee you'll enjoy it as you go further into the game. So yeah, and Actually, very briefly, one last game before I go, where is it? Oh, yes, Halo Reach I know it came out a long time ago, but, well, like, almost 2 years ago, but, it is a very good game, and, it's not, well, it is like the other Halos, but I think the graphics are a lot better than, like, Halo 3 and Halo 2, but, yeah, and it's kind of, you get most of the same weapons, like, energy sword and gravity hammer and stuff like that, but, yeah. Oh, and I forgot, sorry to keep pushing you guys, but there's one last game right here, and it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It is, well, it is like the other, Call of Duties, but it is not, like, exactly, like, the thing that's the same about them is that the missions get repetitive, like in the other games, but, so, yeah, and all of you like first-person shooters and stuff like that will like the game. So, yeah, so, I will be making some more videos, as I said, about, like, baseball and stuff. So, stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys later.